today I want to compare with you the lifestyle of an employee compared to the lifestyle of an entrepreneur. Often people think that there is a huge difference, there is, and that the lifestyle of the entrepreneur is much better because he is his own boss, he does what he wants, and so on and so forth. And then they will see the employee being rather more difficult, harder. I mean, that's the one that most of you should know, the life of an employee. So I want to say that I was 6 years employed and 2 years as an entrepreneur. So I want to tell you my experience and I want to compare both of them. So what is the difference between the lifestyle of an entrepreneur and the lifestyle of an employee? So first, the hours. 8 a.m. I have to go. No, wait. I know what's happening. 9 a.m. It's too early. Let's go back to sleep.
A few moments later.
At 11, I will start my day. It's quite convenient, I know. But I will be working around midnight or 2 a.m. Weekends included. So yeah. Second, asking for permission to go to work would be like this. So boss, I am really sick, I really don't feel well, I think I have to go home. You know, I need to go to the pharmacy and I need to buy this drug. No, it's empty. I'm sure it's empty. No, it's empty. I need to go out and find this drug in the pharmacy and go home and continue sleeping. Yes, I have to do this. Can I please leave the office? Permission to leave. Permission to leave work. Vanessa? Yes? Do I have the permission to leave work? Yes, of course you can. Thank you for allowing to myself the permission to leave. Thank you. If you are ever bored at work, it would look like this. I'm bored, there's absolutely nothing to do. I've read the news over and over. There's a crisis, economy, politics. I'm going to talk to my colleagues. Hey, how are you? What's up? How was your holiday? How was your weekend? I want to know everything down to every detail, just whatever, so I can't be in front of my computer working and doing nothing. Please. I'm bored, I'm tired. Okay, what should I do? Watch Netflix, watch a few videos about cats. Oh, those are so adorable. I know. What else can I do? I'll go back to bed. Also, that's an option. Oh yeah, it's so soft and so tender. I want to sleep again. Going to lunch will be a very different experience. So great, so where are we going to go? Where are we going to eat? Chinese, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Indian, vegetarian, meat. Yeah, that means there's so much options, right? And everything is about like what, like $7? Yes, great. I love having lunch with my colleagues. I have to make lunch. I have no time. What should I do? Ramen. This is the solution for any entrepreneur that has no time to cook. So forget about all the Vietnamese and Chinese and whatever. Well, actually, maybe yeah, ramen, Japanese, or Chinese. I don't want to start a huge debate on this. It is cooked in under 5 minutes, and you have an amazing lunch. So I do recommend it for your lunch option. And the salary, I'm sure you were wondering about the salary. Sorry to tell you the truth. Here is why. My salary as an employee is actually quite high. I do manage to save a lot. I have enough to travel, to go to holidays, to buy a house if I want, or 2 or 3. No, okay, I'm just kidding. But I do have a comfortable salary. Everything is peace and love. We're all good. Well, salary as an entrepreneur, that's a big topic. Many think that entrepreneurs are millionaires. The cruel reality is that unfortunately we are not. Many bankrupts in the first month or years of a startup. So it is basically you either make it or you don't. And most of the time you don't. So it takes time, it takes a lot of energy, and usually you get the results, but at some point, I mean, at least the first 2 years, don't expect anything. After 2 years, you should start receiving some money back from all the work from your startup. But the first 2 years, it is basically zero. That's it. That's the reality. So the good part now is going out. So what is the difference between an entrepreneur and an employee going out? I love to go out every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Every day I go out. I go out with my friends. I go out with my friends again. Sometimes I even go out twice. Amazing. Why not? Alcohol, music, food. I like this lifestyle. Going out. No, I woke up at 11 a.m. and I'm finishing my work at 2 a.m. So no, I'm not going to go out with you guys. I am deeply sorry. On Friday? No. Saturday? No. I'm not going out any longer. What about drinks? Someone said drinks? Yes, that's a good idea. I'll have some drink. This water, this is not a drink. I won't have this. Yes. Drinks? Drink. Yeah, I'll take some water. Thank you very much. So here is the situation. Someone at work is annoying you. How would you react if you were an employee or if you were an entrepreneur? That guy annoys me. I don't want to speak to him any longer. What do I have to say for him to leave me alone? It's very annoying, but it's fine. I need to be diplomatic. I won't say a thing. I will just continue saying yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. No worries. Please continue. Alright, okay. Bye. Yes. Bye. I'm sorry, but I have to work. I have something very urgent. I actually have a meeting, so I can't continue speaking to you. You're in the meeting with me? Really? I have no idea. Oh shit. What do I do? He annoys me so much. You know what I usually do when this happens as an entrepreneur? I would say something like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but I really don't have any more time. I have an important meeting to attend to. So can you please summarize everything like in just 5 seconds or 1 sentence or just 2 words? No, I'm not that. I'm not that harsh. Sorry, but I have a meeting as well, so let's reschedule if you want. Yeah, next week or the week after? Yes? Alright, okay. If not, just drop me a line on WhatsApp or email and I will just go back to you. Or I will have one of my team to go back to you. Yes, that's a good idea. She will reply to you. Bye-bye. How do people see you in the office? As an entrepreneur or as an employee? Being employed, you are basically a slave. That's the true reality. Everyone is going to be higher in the hierarchy than you and will consider you basically as beneath them, and they are going to give you the lower task they can just because they don't want to do it. So whatever you are going to be given, don't worry, it's not going to be interesting. It's going to be boring because they don't want to do it. How people see me as being an entrepreneur? Well, they all think that I am the boss. Some people even call me boss. Some people call me yes ma'am. Yeah, yes ma'am. So yeah, I mean, usually people think that I have this kind of authority, which I don't know where I get it from. But yeah, I get more. I have more authority, and people think I am a boss. So yeah, that makes me a boss, maybe, maybe not. How to dress for work? The dress I go to work is usually very elegant, casual, smart, something like this actually. That would be my style, with some high heels as well, an elegant long coat, a purse as well. I would go with some earrings, which I don't wear, makeup. So yeah, I would actually be there, be elegant. Yeah. Dressed up. Well, for this video, I actually dressed up quite well. I am usually in my PJ. Don't say that to my clients. Yeah, PJ or shirts or warm jacket because I'm usually cold, but something very lazy, very comfy. And yeah, I mean, no one is going to see you, so why wear high heels? I just wear nothing. What happens when you introduce yourself to someone that you don't know? What do I do in life? I am a banker. Yes, I know it's boring. Yes, I know everyone is a banker around here. Yes, I know everyone is employed. Everyone is boring. This is okay. Let's just switch topic. Are you dating someone? What do I do for a living? I have a startup. Oh, yes, you want to know more about it? Yes, great. So we do this. We help companies. We help investors. I also have houses. We do renting. We do videos as well. Blah 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 blah. And usually, yeah, people think that it's super interesting because there are not many founders or entrepreneurs around them. I think it's more because of that. But usually when I say that, people already start like having stars in their eyes and say like how amazing I am doing and that they all want to do the same as me. But most of the time they just end up doing nothing and just staying as where they are in their work. So yeah, I mean, it's a topic to shine about when you're introducing yourself. What about taking holidays? So, I want to go to Thailand. How do I say to my boss that I want to take 2 weeks off or maybe 3 to go there? It's going to be tough. He's not going to agree to it, I think. Maybe if I take 2 weeks and then I take 1 week as being sick, that could work. But usually I would have to tell him quite well in advance, at least a month in advance, that I am going to take some 2 weeks or 3 weeks off. The earlier I tell my boss, the better. So yeah, you have to say those things in advance, so they are planned and the whole team knows that you are taking this week or these 2 weeks off. Taking holidays, boss! Yes! Can I take holidays? Of course you can! Thank you! Thank you to myself. I'll take some holidays. That's it. No one really here to tell me yes or no. So, see you in Hawaii. So here is a scenario. You want to talk to a friend during business hours. What would you do? Hi, what's up? How are you? What? Really? Wait a second. Boss, I have a very important meeting. Can I go over there around the corner? Yes? Alright, okay.
3 hours later.
Yes, I know. That was so fun. I know. Yes, I know. Boss, yes, I'm coming back. Okay. Talking to my friends during working hours? Absolutely not an issue. I can talk for 1 hour or even 2 hours to my friends and family during business hours or after or before or whatever. As long as I don't have anything to do. What about work intensity? As a matter of fact, working as an employee is not very intense. It will really depend on what is the workload, how much your boss is giving to you, but you will have many times where you are looking at the roof, talking to your colleagues or being quite calm and quiet, and then suddenly there will be a lot of work and you'll have to do a lot of things until 7 p.m. where you could have done them when you arrived. Basic. So when you arrive, usually you come around 9, 8, depends, you have your breakfast, you talk to your colleagues, you read the newspaper, and then you start working for a few hours, then you go to lunch, then again you work a few hours, and then around 6 p.m. you're out. The work as being an entrepreneur is very intense. We work a lot. I mean, before as an employee, I didn't have to do much. I just had to make sure that everything was working, that was alright, no problem. But being an entrepreneur, no one does what you have to do. You have to do everything yourself, and you have even to do what others are supposed to do. So I usually end up doing what my team is supposed to do, what my partners are supposed to do, what my providers are supposed to do, what my clients are supposed to do. So I have to do literally everything. So work is very intense, and if no one does it, I mean, yeah, no one does it. So yeah, it's very intense. A lot of work. It is very intense. So these were my experience when I was employed and the one that I am living through right now as being an entrepreneur. Many think that being an entrepreneur would get you to have a really nice lifestyle, being your own boss, being super happy, having a lot of free time. Sometimes it is the case, but you need to understand that you are also missing out many other things as being employed, such as, I must say, salary, or going out, or having more holidays, or having much more other things. I don't miss out waking up in the morning, so that's definitely a good plus. There are many other things that I love as being an entrepreneur as well. But you need to know what you want from each lifestyle. Do you rather want to have safety as being an employee, or uncertainty and challenge as being an entrepreneur? Alright guys, so you decide. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a thumb up here at the corner of the video and subscribe to my channel, because I release many other videos about investments, work, entrepreneur, startups, fun, comedy. So yeah, subscribe.